Aviation correspondent Ayomide Ajeigbe. AY, you were at the airport today.
Yeah.
I could see the frustration being expressed by some of those passengers. Talk to us more about what you saw.
All right. At the airport today, I saw a lot of passengers who came. Of course, some of them had their ticket. Some of them are buying ticket at the counter there. And some of them seems to be caught off guard with the situation because they felt that the airline probably is aware or was aware that they are not going to fly. Some of them don't even know about the news that there was a suspension on them. Now, what I saw today just showed what has been happening in the aviation sector for a while. Because I remember vividly about 2 weeks ago, Dana also had similar issue where an engine had developed fault before even passengers embarked on the flight, even though there were social media reports that they are already in the aircraft before the engine came off. But I saw in practical essence why Nigerians are frustrated, because they feel this happens every time. I saw a guy who was going on and on, ranting at the officials. He doesn't want to listen to anybody. He was just there and saying, you have to give me my money here, or you have to provide another flight because myself and my family are going to the Netherlands in the next 3 hours. Now, how do you, as a person, how are you able to cope with that situation when your flight has been cancelled and they are telling them to wait till the next day? Or probably they will, reschedule their flight. So
and it may not even be able to happen because now the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Services has actually announced that wet leases belonging to United Nigeria will be grounded until they have a session with the crew involved with those wet leases. Perhaps you should just help us understand in layman's language what wet leases are and how they relate to United Nigeria.
All right, so wet lease, let me just use the layman language as you said. It's just like you have a car and you decide to buy maybe 1, 2, 3 vehicles, and you put a driver there and you fuel the car, you register the car, and you ask the person to go ahead and make money with it. So it is you own it, but you are providing the vehicle, you're providing the driver, you have done the registration. Then that is just the same way wet leases are. Just some people have an aircraft, they decide to purchase some of these aircraft, get the cabin crew, the pilot, the flight attendant, and even do service maintenance. So that is what it is on that. Okay. So with the directive of the minister that they have been granted until they appear, of course, before authorities concerned, you will agree that we never can tell how long this grounding is going to take. You remember the Max Air issue that happened in August and September. I think it took a while, like 1-2 months. But Nigerians are not patient. They want to get their money fast.
Is it about Nigerians not being patient or about what is before them? Some of them are probably going for interviews. Some of them have deadlines to meet. And this cancellation, just puts an abrupt stop. They do not even know how to proceed. And many do not have the funds to book another flight. Let's look at some of those other things that the minister has said. He says that wet leases henceforth must have Nigerian cabin crew members, even if the pilot is foreign. So trying to bring in sanity into the system. What do you make of some of these things, directives coming from the minister?
Yeah, I think in the case of the United Nigeria Airlines, most of their cabin crew are foreigners. And I think it's something they need to look into, especially when you're looking at, of course, job security, when you're looking at involving Nigerians who are experts. We have a lot of Nigerians who are experts who are doing this thing. Some of them go years to get certificates, get certification in some of these aviation programs. And I think it's a right step in the right direction. And I also believe that this will also help airlines to actually sit up and be kind of inclusive, trying to take some of our Nigerian experts along. And also, I think the way foreigners can come into the picture is advisory role, some guidance and some of that. Then by the time we advance and get to that level where we can now stand on our own, then we can really do a lot of things. And we
look forward to that. And thank you very much, AY, for this update. And I'm sure that your eyes are on this story because we need to get to the very last of it. Thank you, AY.
Thank you so much.